All right, we are live. Live piano practice number 9. A bitch and a half of a setup. Excuse the swears. If you guys need the music, it's at our website, musicbythemeasurespro.com. You can sign up. $9.99 a month gets you 10 pieces of sheet music a month, and it kind of helps pay for us to write more high-level sheet music for you guys. We kind of like specialize in making sure we're correct, and if we're not correct, we'll fix it. And we'll learn and grow from that. I feel like, you pull up some of these songs in other websites, they're just not as good. And so we kind of pride ourselves in being one of the best out there and just looking for more members and more support. If you guys like what we do, if you want more videos like this on any instrument, let us know. Comments below. All right. I did this last night. So tonight's just going to be, today is just going to be a little bit of a review and try to get up to faster speeds. As always, if you guys need more help on this song, you can message me, but also go to video number 1. You can kind of see me spend more time breaking stuff down. All right, so our left hand. I guess left hand only. So it's going to be pretty slow at 38. And 4 and 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and try right hand only. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and let's try to put those together. Gotta slow it down. Sometimes I just like to play it over and over again. I don't need to, but it's just like really good for my brain, especially when like I had a frustrating setup to get up and running. 37 minutes to retime my voice. For some reason it got off between last week and this week, and so sometimes you just want to sit on a measure and just ruminate about some shit that's going on in your life. Sometimes you just need to move on. All right, so we got this 1 and 2 or 2 takes me a second to remember that A and C are what my left hand, or what my right hand's playing, what my left hand's playing. And 4, and so we got. All right, let's do that with the click. Probably hand separate first, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Alright, that screwed me up. Just doing one hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and. What it does. 1 and 2 and 3 and both hands. little things that I need to fix a minute, right? And already better than yesterday, which it should be, right? If you're practicing, like it should consistently get better. That little bit of a one, the left hand leading the right, one, and same thing there, left hand leading the right, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1. It's kind of how I want it to sound. Just a little bit, not too much. And 2 and 3 and 4 and and 1 and 2 and and 3 and 4 and the funny thing is I'm trying to do those slams and they're not happening. I guess funny is relative. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and better. Brain went out the window on that one. So let's try it from the C. I stopped because I started thinking, which is dangerous for me to do. I felt very stilted as I was playing it. You know, if you listen to her play it, it's very legato. It's very carried out. Obviously, the pedal will do that for me, but the bigger issue is just I'm playing a part like a robot. I'm like ba ba da ba ba ba, which is fine because I'm learning it, but like starting to notice those things of like, all right, well, you got to smooth that out. It's not note to note. It's smooth and then play right. You know, it's not hitting hard on the 3 and 4 and stuff. So little things to think about as I'm working on getting these speeds up, right? Don't make that your whole battle, though. And 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and again watching those accents, but it's coming along. I'm pleasantly surprised with it. All right, we got 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4. Let's put that whole measure together because I think it's going to help me. That 2 and that I always like to rush. So this is 38. Let's not even try 38. Let's copy this guy. Know what you're good at, know what you're bad at. 38's too fast for me. Boom, boom, dum, dum, dum. Let's do 32. Big difference. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 and 2 E and 3 and 4 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. I called myself out on this yesterday. It's probably what they're actually playing. But just learning it, right? I'm going. And it's probably more. So less of a pickup on all those chords, all those notes. Now, as we speed it up, you're not really going to notice that I lift that one up a little bit early. Which, I mean, I kind of have to get to E, right? 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and... All right, a couple more. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and... left hand, 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 2 E and 3. So it's 3 and so I want to play that with my first finger. Well, sorry, piano, second finger. With both hands before we put in metronome and screw it up. 1 E, 1 E and oh, wrong note. That's why it sounded so awful. And 2 E and so we got 2 E and just hearing that over and over again. 2 E and 2 E and then to the A chord. And so we're just gonna have to do that until we start hearing that rhythm. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and could not think of 3. Nope. Alright, let's slow that down so I don't screw that 16th note up in my head. Trying to get my fingers to actually connect. 1 E and 2 E and 3. Let's see if I can hear that with metronome. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So that's a great response when you screw up that bad. Just like, hey, bro, thanks. Thank you, man. It is. I mean, this is the same thing with Panama when we look at that. It is. This is Mark, by the way. Mark's, checking us out again. It's working on it the next day. You pick up some lessons and nuances that you didn't pick up the first time, and it's the best thing to do. And I think I have my microphone. I watched video and the microphone was so delayed, even though I fixed it last week. So just having some tech issues that get me. So just need to hear that rhythm at 30. 1 E and 2 E and yeah. Let's do that a couple more times. 1 E and 2 E and 3 and All right, let's just see if we can get this going with both hands at 30. Is there still like a 30-second delay on my microphone? I legit just fixed it, and now it's still broken. There's some shit that I need to fix. So 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 E and 3 and 2 E and 3. Oh, sweet. I'm glad it's better, man. Man, that was awful. And again, bro, I fixed it last week, and the amount of issues that I had today, like, this is my little vent section to get this out. Literally, one computer would just not connect to a hotspot. Okay, step 1, shut it down 3 times. Then Sibelius what we used to play back the music, would not play through the click, even though it was working a half hour before. Then I went to go hit a live stream on the short version, and it crashed. And I was just like, this is after spending about 30 minutes trying to line up the voice again. So, and then to play. And I was just like, let's make it what you can. Do your best. Just, there's some bugs in the system. We'll figure them out, and then eventually, it's tough when I want to spend 35 minutes playing piano. I don't want to spend 35 minutes screwing around with tech. But here we are. It's my vent. My vent for today. All right. 1 and 2 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and gotta hear this. I keep saying that. 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3. couple without metronome. Just have to remember that. So we got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. Might be how my day is going today. Do a couple more with metronome, just see what happens. The 2 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. I gotta play it in time. 2 E and a 3 and a 4 and close. Alright, leaving that measure for a hot minute because I feel like I've run it into the ground in my brain. Some of it is like, I have to look at my hands because I'm not as accomplished of a piano player as I'd like to be. And then I'm like, I have this memorized. And also my brain lapses for just a split second enough to be like, do you have this memorized? So that's kind of what's happening. So let's count this out a couple times. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 I almost had it. Those are feeling good though. And then sometimes like you have that understanding, right? And you're doing it at a slow tempo, and without a metronome, but you can kind of hear that pulse. Dun, dun. Start pushing that tempo up just a little bit as you're playing. Then when you go back to metronome, it's going to help you kind of just get to faster tempos. Forgot it already. 1 E and 2 E and Otherwise, I'll keep playing that for like another half hour. So the F measure, we have a C and an A, and then we're starting with that little bit of a ghost note flam as well. Seems much easier than what we just came from. 2 and 1 and 2 and. And then I'm kind of thinking, yeah, no, we'll just learn this G measure and then we'll put it all together, or try to put it all together. We got a B and a D, and we're going 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Let's do that with metronome. What will get me oftentimes when we put this all together is from that 16th note, quarter, half of 2, 4, and then counting this offbeat 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Left hand is playing a G and a D, so we're going 1 and 2 and 3. Oh man, that's hard. Hard on my brain is what I should say. Let's just do one hand at a time. And 2 and 3, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. All right, so by ourselves a couple times to get that count in, right? 1 and 2, 1. Now what's nice about this, right? Like we're almost trading. Well, we essentially are trading off all the time. We got 1 and 2 and 3, 4. I guess the 3, 4 kind of gets me, right? We're going. Let's do this a bunch. Count it out. 1 and 2 and 3, shouldn't be, but that's okay. We'll fix that. Yeah, try to fix it a little bit better. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. It's a little bit more like they're walking, right? 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Both hands together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So I really want to put that all together. So probably 35 is the answer. We'll just run through it a couple times by ourselves and then with metronome. And then it's probably what I have time for today. Let's go 32. A little bit slower. So, and a lot of this will be like, can I recall the information quick enough while looking at my hands, while reading the sheet music and trying to pull some from memory. That one got me. Yep. Now, see, I don't know these transitions well enough, as you can probably notice. And then up to, yeah, okay, so we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 close. 3 and 4 and all right. I'm kind of trying to come up with a scheme right now. So clearly D minor to A minor. I have that. I just need to think too much. E and 2 E and the F. I don't hear my brain at all. I don't know that's coming. So if I had more time right now, I got like 5 minutes. If I had more time, so I'd probably have to do this tomorrow, I'd really work on the A minor to the F. I'd go 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Left hand, same idea. 1 and 2. See, like I don't know that yet well enough to go. I don't think of that 3 or 1 and 2. Probably context-wise, let's try from D minor and just see what happens. So this is just where I'm at right now, right? I'm not able to put the whole 4, 5 measures together, but it's just the chord transitions and they're not far away. So we got 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 3 and 4 to the F. Yep. All right, let's go back to A minor. That's the one that's killing me. So we got 1 and 2 and 3. A little bit of that ghost note in there. So just need to keep working through that slow and know what I'm playing. 1 and 2 and 3. Just like that. 1. Same thing with this G. I just don't know it well enough yet. So let's do just right hand a minute of the F. So we're going 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. All right. D minor, A minor, F, and G. I gotta use my time of that F to think about what's next, right? 1 and 2 and it's not that hard because it's just moving up. All right, from the top. It's not gonna be good, but. Little bit too long on that 1, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Something like that. All right, that's all I have time for today, guys. If you like what we're doing here, if you like musicbythematchesspro.com, if you want more sheet music, if you want to just support us, if you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, become a member at musicbythematchesspro.com. We appreciate all of you. Most of you. There's some